HooHooHooRobin.
Who cares if he was disappointed?
Unbelievable.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. No, he's not
Funny.
kidding. Whatever. Just fucking. We got whatever. We
Fantastic.
trying to hold back, but we got guys down the hall that don't understand jokes, and their feelings get hurt way too easily. What? It made my radar. I know. It made my radar without asking around. When we were saying that Don, forget it. Just let it go.
Yeah,
just take the joke and take a little beating. It'll be okay.
You know why we don't say like it's a joke? Because you sometimes ruin it by saying things are a joke. You know, just take it.
The point is,
have a sense of humor. We're a fucking show that says a lot of nasty shit to each other, to the staff, to fucking management, whatever, on the air. On the air. If you hear it on the air, don't take it all that seriously, okay?
Well, if you need to know the truth, Don Wicklund was awful, and you guys are awful. So that's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
If you really need to know. But yesterday we were joking how we missed the days of Don Wicklund because of all the stuff that's going on around here. The fact is, he was awful, and you guys are awful. There you go.
There. That's all.
Now your feelings could really be hurt because we should be going to the Super Bowl. They fucked that up.
We heard why yesterday.
Oh, well, they had to pass the buck and blame it on sales.
Idea, actually.
They blamed it on sales. Sales couldn't get it together. As half this fucking company's going to the Super Bowl. Literally half the company's going. But we're not. And supposedly, I've been told that we're a high-profile show. I don't believe that whatsoever, but I've been told that.
You know when we're a high-profile show?
Yeah.
When we do things that they don't like. And then they always say, hey, you guys are a high-profile show. You can't do this. You can't take that day off because this show is off, or you can't do this material. You're a high-profile show. But then when it comes to things like the Super Bowl, we're kind of treated, like second, third class.
We
citizens.
should be there, and the excuse was so lame. If we had people that weren't awful, they would figure that stuff out. Like, Super Bowl is a big deal. A lot of the companies going down there. Well, Opie and Anthony certainly should be broadcasting live from there, considering they're one of our high-profile shows.
Yeah.
So I don't care. Well, I do care it didn't get done, but the excuse that you passed it on to somebody else is ridiculous. You didn't know how to get it done. It's obvious. You didn't know what it took to get a show down to the Super Bowl.
Yep. You're right about you can't get your feelings hurt when things are said like. Anything that's said on the air, I mean, with very few exceptions, especially if it's in the context of those talks that we're having, it's for the air. We're having a good time. We're breaking balls, or it's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
And it's like the guys that run our channel, I think like Tim Sabian runs Howard's channel, but Tim is used to that shit because he's had so many years of it. So he knows it's just kind of comes with the... I think these guys aren't really used to that, and they kind of take it personally. It's like you can't take it personally. If I call somebody up by name, and you'll know if I really mean it, or if I'm just breaking balls because you're the quote unquote boss. There's a difference between shitting on the boss when the boss does something stupid,
right,
which we have to do, and being legitimately attacking a person on a personal level.
Yeah,
you guys got to be able to separate that a little bit.
Wait a minute,
they're very thin.
Oh my God.
That's not a guy calling saying I did something, right?
No.
Oh
my. Garrett in the Bronx, go ahead.
I have a problem. You guys aren't allowed at the Super Bowl, but yet they're using your virus station to broadcast the fact that everybody in the company is going
Is that... So many people are calling in right now. There's some kind of promo running that's saying everyone's going to the Super Bowl. Could you find that? No, we're allowed at the Super Bowl. The guys that are in charge of this channel fucked it up and couldn't figure out how to get us there. That is exactly what happened. But they don't want to take responsibility, so they blamed it on the sales guys. I hear OutQ's going. I hear Mad Dog's going. I hear the morning mashup is going. I hear Cavino and Rich. Obviously, one of those guys works with the mashup, so that wasn't that big of a stretch. But there's a lot of fucking
Foxhole is doing interviews. If you look at like the press schedule,
then you got all the a bunch of the executives and stuff are going.
I bet
and they don't even do radio
going.
shows.
Are they going?
I bet a bunch of them are going.
Our guys fucked it up. Simple as that. How is it the rest of the company's going and we're not going?
How are we not going to the Super Bowl?
It's stupid.
Exactly.
Because someone fucked it up.
How are we not going?
I know who fucked it up. But if I say who, he'll have tears in his eyes, so I'll just shut up.
Tears in his eyes, I guess, as he fucked this up.
Although I don't I don't know anybody in sales, but I don't totally let them off the hook. They might have been able to do something. I'm not saying it's all their fault, but I think it's probably a combination.
How are the rest of these people going? It's based on other. I'm sure there's sponsors and sales involved.
Probably much cheaper.
Because they ain't gonna fucking pay for everyone to go to the Super Bowl unless they could figure it out with sales. This company doesn't like spending money if you haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, I know, man.
Unless you're.
But there probably was
a
way
movie star that decide to do radio all of a sudden.
There probably was a way to get us down there.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could have got down there and done some good shows.
Oh man, would have been a fucking blast.
That would have been fun.
Like
when we did New Orleans, we got so much material.
Oh.
Literally that dumb Master Poe party rock thing.
Oh my God.
I mean, there was so many funny moments.
Huge.
We literally got
one of my favorite moments. I can't even talk about anymore.
Oh yeah.
Ant knows. Ant.
I know what you mean.
One of my favorite moments we can't talk about anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a great one. Oh my God.
There was so many big laughs down there. We had fun broadcasts.
Yep.
Knocking hurricane drinks out of people's hands from
my God.
with the fucking beads.
We would ball up the beads, and then because we were on the balcony, and then people were walking with their drinks in their hand, and we would fire the balled up beads down right into their drinks and knock them out of their hands.
And we made a game out of it.
Pissed.
Hey,
it's amazing how many times we actually did it.
Now,
Good shot.
Let's stick with the facts. Here's the promo that's running. Maybe it was misrepresented to us through the phone calls.
Let's see.
A bunch of phone calls came in about this promo right here. Keep in mind, we're not going to the Super Bowl.
Hi, I'm Mike Church from Sirius XM Patriot, and I'm.
Oh, it got nagled?
No. Somebody just swapped it out because Troy and I just had it in here. Now
Oh man, you mean
why are
they're
they taking
pulling
it out? You fucking faggots!
They're pulling it out from under you? Holy shit, that's classic.
Oh, there's a bunch of babies. What do you mean they took it out?
It changed. Hang on.
Hold on. Let's see what happened.
This is the best.
Who pulled it out?
Or is this a nagel?
No, I don't think this is an nagel.
No, somebody is trying to get rid of the evidence before we play it. This is a hoodwink.
Are you kidding? They yanked it out?
Right in the middle of us playing it, they just yanked it off the machine.
Come on.
I don't believe that.
That's got to be some
classic.
weird coincidence. They can't be that
Nobody
bad.
would be that
That's
stupid.
funny.
They can't be that bad.
That's fucking funny. It never existed.
Nobody
It's like
would
Stalin.
pull that when we're talking about playing
Stalinism
it.
going on.
You got it?
Wow.
We might have another version of it.
Yeah, who's editing commercial logs mid-show? That's true.
Super Bowl 45, Steelers, Packers. 14 different broadcasts of Super Bowl 45 in 10 languages. Sirius NFL Radio, Mad Dog Radio, Jamie Foxx's The Foxhole, Maurice Jones-Drew's Fantasy Sports Radio Show, Hits One, and more. All live from North Texas. Plus, the Black Eyed Peas halftime show live in its entirety. All the sports, music, and entertainment action of Super Bowl 45 is in one place on Sirius XM. Visit Sirius.com/Super Bowl for details.
Holy shit.
They named 5 shows and then said, and more.
And more, because they
more
said something
shows.
like 20-something channels are going to be covering it. Wow, man.
A lot of those are sports channels, but
Well,
still.
whatever.
There's
They're able to go.
See, don't blame it on somebody else. You just...
It's the same company. I mean, I want to hear that first one, though. That
Yeah, the
one sounded
first
like it
one
was gearing
sounded
up
like
to
it was
be-
even worse.
Yeah, that one sounded like it was gearing up to be a good
It
one.
probably says, everyone we value,
Right.
everyone we hold in high regard will be flown down because we think they can do a good job. Anyone not seen as dog shit at this company.
Crappy shows will stay back at the studio.
Yes. Hang out with the Steelers. Rape with Ben Roethlisberger.
What happened to the first promo?
That is the honest
that
thing.
one...
Dude, it's like one of those movies where you're trying to get the computer to download
And you see
something.
the info going away.
And it's like, what's happening? And somebody's at some remote location fucking with it.
It keeps changing. That promo's gone. Now it's a faction promo.
What's your name? Where you come from?
Can we
Is
hear
it on
it?
an automatic? Is it on an automatic timer thing? No.
The
Can we
Super
hear
Bowl
it?
didn't happen yet, so they would be playing that
No, but I mean,
still.
would they swap it for a different time so it
Oh,
plays
I
a
see.
different? I don't know how it works.
Is there any way to hear it? Iraq? Yeah, the one.
You
that-
want?
Troy's saying it's a different card and a different file, so they're putting different audio into the file.
So, could you...
Who just did that?
Yeah, who did it?
I don't know. We
not-
found it in the log. We brought it into the button bar.
Eric, swear to me that you didn't fuck up.
I swear to God, we did not fuck up.
Who has the power right now to have stopped that while you were playing it?
Right when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know who's here. I've been sitting back in the
Where would
board.
that be done from?
See, this is how conspiracies start. It could just be a
great
coincidence.
It could be done from
Pause.
anywhere who has access to these logs and to the commercials.
Oh wait, someone's running into the booth. Turn around, E-Rock.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Is this bad?
No, Derek's doing something else.
Oh, D-boy. D-boy's always busy.
All right.
Vomiting on his shoes.
Jason in Virginia. Jason, it played.
what's up, boys?
It played last break. What did it say?
What you all just played.
Oh, it's close.
That last bit you guys just played with the 20 channels and all that.
Yeah, but E-Rock was going to play a different version of that.
Yeah.
And it sounded like they were going to name more shows.
Yeah, because he
like,
said, "Hi, I'm Mike Church" or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, boys.
All right, thank
Do
you.
we really have no say in what they advertise on this channel?
No.
Like when somebody pointed out recently that they were like Russell Brand was being advertised when he wouldn't come in. It was like we have no ability just to pull it off.
E-Rock, is he talking to somebody?
I was telling Danny, the Mike Church one was a promo that they're running for celebrating Reagan's 100th birthday on one of the political channels.
Okay.
So you did fuck up.
No, the cart changed.
Oh,
we
it
didn't touch. We
changed.
found the cart in the log, put it into the button bar, cued it. It was the spot. As soon as we hit play on the air, it was the Mike Church.
It
one.
changed
okay.
instantly.
All right, at least it makes sense.
Oh, okay. Well, someone will get it.
All right.
Someone. as
Well,
we say.
I mean, the point is the one we just played kind of proves our point. A lot of shows are going to the Super Bowl, and for some reason we're not. And we were given some lame excuse yesterday because someone doesn't want to take responsibility.
Didn't
for the
we
fact
ask-
that
And
they
now
couldn't
the
get
whole
it together.
staff and us have to take shit
Right.
because someone's feelings are hurt.
Right.
Because we're not going to the Super Bowl because obviously something had to fuck up because other shows are able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Why can't we?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't know. Would have been nice.
I know why. Yeah. So they don't take the show seriously. So they have people that
We're huge.
hard workers, but do they really know this type of radio? That's my question. And if you don't really give a fuck about an actual show, that's exactly what you would do. Is put people in just to put people in.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Simple as that.
Since we're on a bitch fest, I gotta get this out. I can't fucking believe this.
What?
The cabs on Long Island are
Cabs on Long
amongst
Island?
the worst because you got to call them. They're like taxi.
Where
you
were
don't
you going
hail 'em.
yesterday? You needed a cab.
I wasn't. This is this morning.
Oh, okay.
Melissa's got to get to the train station, right? Every time I've called a cab to come to my house, whether I've wanted to go to the train station, because occasionally I come to the city and I'm going to get fucked up, so I don't want to drive, so I take the train.
Right.
To get picked up by a cab on Long Island is just abominable. And this is great. She goes, so the cab finally shows up. They're always late. Always fucking late. And when you're on an airport fucking run, you every minute counts.
Sure.
And then you call them back, and they say things like, oh, yeah, the guy's on his way. He's on his way. And then the cabbie tells you, oh, I just got dispatched 5 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. And this is after 40 minutes
They're all
of waiting.
fucking liars,
They're fucking liars. Where is it?
You're a fucking liar.
Exactly. She goes, here's what she just texted me. Cab picks me up and had to pick up one of my neighbors as well for some reason. Now, this is something I think is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they're allowed to pick up
Multiple
more than one.
fucking fares.
So sometimes
during the weather?
No.
Sometimes
anytime.
Sometimes you're in a cab with somebody you don't even fucking know, and they have to drive way out of your way to get that person dropped off, and then finally drop you off.
No
this
discount,
is what happens
by
on
the
Long
way.
Island.
No discount, by the way. You pay the same fucking fare.
That's fucking
that you pay.
disgusting.
So get this. Picked her up. Had to pick up your neighbor as well. But she said she wasn't ready to go, so the cab and Melissa left to go to Mineola train station. But the woman, now the neighbor, called back and said, oh, I am ready. The cab driver turns around. They're on their way to the train station. She's got a train to catch.
How fucking...
Turns the fuck around to pick the neighbor up now.
Holy
and she says, now I'm
shit.
going to be late. Great.
Now it's going to be tough to get the plane crap, right?
No, it's not the plane. It's the train. She's got to come into the city. She's got jobs.
Oh, you said an airport.
Oh,
run.
no.
I thought she was getting the Kalamazoo girls back to the airport.
This has happened during airport runs.
Right.
And I'm just going to say, because I said, what is it? It is All Island Taxi. That is the shittiest fucking taxi company that exist. They're constantly late. They lie to me when I call the dispatcher and ask them where my fucking car is. All Island Taxi can suck my dead dad's dick. All Island Taxi can pink sock and fucking eat it. Eat each other's pink socked assholes.
Just never tip the driver if they do that. Never tip
the driver.
I've stood out
You're
there.
so enraged.
Oh, no, I know.
Give a fuck about the tip part.
It's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
And believe me.
And they're all scary, too.
Oh, boy, Melissa's catching on quickly, too. She goes, and of course the driver is a smelly, and then there's a word I can't say. This, by the way, was a very liberal-minded, the language. Oh,
what's better than when you turn them?
Oh, I love turning them. Dude, I love turning them.
Like when certain words elicit like a look of what did you just say?
It's like, oh, believe me, you'll get used to it. You'll start using it in no time.
I'm in just the opposite jam. I have to try to tell her, I understand that's a great word, but you don't have to use it twice in the same sentence.
Your chick is a dream come true.
You don't understand.
She is sent from Jesus.
She uses it as a proper noun.
It is. But I love that. I just read that. It's like, look at this. Look, it looks like one from your girl. Is it great to read in print from a girl that never fucking wouldn't use that language? It's hysterical. All Island Taxi can suck my fucking cock. I have to find another taxi company because every time I've called them, they're late. I call the dispatcher. He blatantly fucking lies to me.
You can say whatever you want. They're laughing at you.
I know.
Because I think they're the only one.
They don't care. And then
I don't think there's another cab company out there.
That 2-3 people to a fucking cab bullshit? Fuck you. Here's my money. Take me from point A to point B. I don't want to stop anywhere else. I want to fucking go. I'm not fucking. Then I'm paying half. Yeah. If you're getting 2 fares, I pay half. They pay half.
I'm gonna go local. I don't want a tour of Oyster Bay before I get to Huntington Village.
Thank you. Exactly.
That was real good for about 10 people out there. Fuck.
So now, I mean, she's got fucking jobs to do here in the city.
My experience is they've all been crazy white people.
Oh, no.
Crazy, lunatic white drivers.
They're assorted on Long Island. They're kind of assorted. You do get the crazy white cab driver, which are they're insane. They're fucking insane.
Sorry, Big A.
But, see?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sorry, Big A.
But you do occasionally get your typical cab drivers and stuff like that. But
Big A's hobbies. He likes to eat healthy food while watching autopsies. He likes to pull up a chair in an autopsy and eat a salad, a little pepper. Sorry, Aunt.
No, that's great.
Let me say hi to Poop Smears.
Smears.
He's got some knowledge. Poop Smears.
Oh, boys.
What's up, Poop?
Hey, I want to know if Anthony heard the story about Bloomberg, your cunt of a mayor, sending some sting operation into Arizona to buy fucking handguns.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I'm not 100% on this one on the side of the NRA and guns. Believe it or not. This is probably a first. Bloomberg, though, should keep his fucking schnoz out of the rest of the country's shit. Take care of New York.
How much did that cost you, fucking twat, Bloomberg?
Yeah. He sent an investigator to Arizona to a gun show to buy a pistol without any kind of background check. And the guy stated something to the effect of, there's no background checks. And the guy said no. And he goes, oh, good, because I probably wouldn't pass it anyway. And the guy sold him a gun anyway. Now, that is out of hand. You can't fucking sell a guy a gun like that. It's crazy. But it's not Bloomberg's fucking place. How about Arizona? How about Arizona sends investigators to New York to find out about state corruption and fucking money that's being flushed down the toilet? How about that? How about other states just start investigating Bloomberg's fucking asshole? How about his sex life? Why don't we send an investigator in and find out if Michael Bloomberg is gay? Why don't we do that? How about Idaho does that? Just sends an investigator in and pokes around with a camera to see if our mayor here is gay. How about that? Why don't you do that? But he sent an investigator to Arizona, and he did find some improprieties. I'll be honest. They should not have sold that guy a fucking gun. That investigator should not have sold him a gun. The laws that are in place have to be upheld and strictly enforced. We don't need new laws. There's plenty of good laws in place that'll keep fucking guns out of the hands of kooks and whatever. And you're always going to get those that'll slip through. And you're never going to be 100%. You can't catch every fucking
a lunatic
guy.
became a major in the army. Hassan was, or they become cops.
Right.
It does happen.
Right. But there are improprieties going on at gun shows as far as selling guns without identifications, selling guns with other people's background checks, and then the guy just hands another guy a gun. These are illegal procedures. You're not supposed to do this. Straw purchases, they're called. Those have to be enforced. Yeah, I'm all for enforcing those laws that are already in place so that guns don't get in the hands of people that shouldn't have them. But for our dumb fuck-ass mayor, and again, this is just step one. I'm never going to think that Bloomberg would get something passed and then stop and say, all right, our gun problems are solved.
Our third-term mayor.
Yeah, our third-term mayor who made up his own third term. And then put a law that said no other mayor can do that.
What a fucking what an arrogant scumbag he is.
Yeah, he is an arrogant scumbag. You're right. Decided he was going to go to Arizona because there's not enough problems here in New York. Our fucking transit system is broke and fucking broken. We're in a financial crisis, and he's blowing hundreds of thousands of dollars on investigators to go to Arizona to try to find out how guns are being bought.
Just shows we have enough money. They're just using it.
Could Giuliani come back? Is he legally allowed to run again?
He doesn't want to deal
How about
with
he just signs a paper that says yes, he can, just like Bloomberg did?
Yeah.
How about you do that? Fucking asshole.
All right, Poop. Always a pleasure.
So a lot of people were tweeting me, asking me how I felt about that.
And now we know.
Yeah, I don't, I'm not totally against people keeping guns out of assholes' hands, but for Bloomberg, he's gotten it. Bloomberg has a very set and distinct agenda, and it is totally anti-gun. So I really, I don't trust him that this is where he would stop, and that this is his big project, and he wouldn't go any further after it. So that's where I'm at there. Thank you. End of story. End of story.
End of story.
I can't,
so to speak.
Happy birthday, faggot.
I am totally on the Fargo page today. That's all I'm doing.
There's the car. There's the car.
And one of my favorites. What's this one?
Jose Feliciano, you got no complaints.
Hey, Jose Feliciano, you got no complaints.
That's such a...
and he's just watching Jose Feliciano.
Is it really him?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Jose Feliciano.
Jose Feliciano, you got no complaints.
You got no complaints. And you don't. He's there with his fucking ugly whore hooker, drinking some beers, watching Jose Feliciano.
It was like a casino show?
Complaints. Yeah, it was like it was a hotel show.
It was at
what was the room?
It was at the celebrity room.
The celebrity room. Yeah, it was in the celebrity room. It's classic, man. One of my faves.
It's one of the greats.
It really is.
All right.
I want to go to Pancake's house. I'm fucking hungry now,
Fucking pancakes.
Rules.
Gonna
go to break with Uncle Nino's bad jokes and wine.
Oh, wow.
Remember Vinny's uncle from the Jersey Shore?
Was a little something put together?
Something was put together by the boys.
Nice.
Let's take a listen to this. And after the break, I want to talk to Mars because filmed the J-Lo Jim Norton autograph picture thing yesterday.
Yeah.
And everyone is pointing out who is the asshole that went bang when J-Lo's ass walked by the window.
Ew, is that on camera?
Yeah.
Ew, he didn't go bang.
I think it was bang, right?
Did he put like a mad face on too?
Dude, he went bang! That's
good.
right. Look at that. So I want to talk to Mars about J-Lo's ass because he lost his fucking mind yesterday when she walked by the studio.